Hi friends, man with AT&T Mobile. Today we're taking a look at the Nokia Lumia 900. Major device coming to AT&T, probably the most important Windows phone released yet. And it's going to be everywhere from what I hear. You won't be able to walk into an AT&T store without being hit over the head. So let's take a look at it and check out the hardware. If you've ever seen the Lumia 800, you notice that it's a very similar design aesthetic, except it's larger because you have this 4.3-inch screen. It's a clear black display, 800 by 480 resolution, which isn't the greatest compared to, say, a Retina display or some of the 720p screens we have out there, but I liked it. It looked good. I'm not sure if it comes off on camera, but you notice it's a little bit raised here, and the way that the content looks, it actually does kind of float up to the top of the screen. It's a neat thing that, you know, really adds up over time. Moving forward, you have this front-facing camera on top. You can do video calls with the preloaded Tango, or you can download Skype. You can also take front-facing camera portrait shots. They don't turn out great, but it's fine. I don't expect too much out of a front-facing camera. You have the standard Windows button. Here's back. You have your home key, Windows key, and search. Notice how responsive it is. If you hold the back, you hop into the multitasking menu. If you hold the Windows key, into mobile. Launches the voice search.
Into mobile.
And the search, of course, goes into your Bing search. Moving along, you have the camera button on the right spine. Not only can you use this as a shutter button, if you hold this from any application, it'll launch right into the app, even if it's the lock screen. Pretty neat, quick way to get there and not to miss shots. This is the power unlock button. This is the single piece volume rocker. Little bit, I might have preferred this to be up because it's kind of weird when you're operating it, but it's nothing too bad. I also think that these could have felt a little bit more premium. They work, they look fine, but I don't know, that's just me. At the top you have your micro SIM slot. You just stick the little tool that they provide you in there and it pops out. It's a micro USB port, microphone, standard headphone jack. This side's clean. On the bottom you have a large speaker that actually sounds pretty good. So that's nice. You notice this color, it's actually the cyan, not what you normally see on phones. I'm glad that Nokia is taking chances like that. But some of you may like it, some of you may not. I think it's attractive. I think it's nice. The overall look and feel, this back is a polycarbonate. It feels like solid, or it's very soft to the touch, but it does feel like it could take a dropping or two without breaking. You have this 8-megapixel camera here that can do 720p video recording, Carl Zeiss optics, dual LED flash. Inside you have a 1.4 gigahertz single-core Snapdragon processor. Some of you may think that single core, you know, is kind of weak in an age of quad core and dual core, but this has been optimized really well. If you notice how responsive and quick it is. So I'm not too concerned about the power and it not having bleeding edge specs, but maybe in a year from now that might crop up. You also have 4G LTE support for AT&T. It's pretty fast. You have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 16 gigabytes of RAM. You also have SkyDrive is built into the operating system, which gives you an additional 25 gigabytes of cloud-based storage. And yeah, that's about it. So that's a quick look at the hardware on the Nokia Lumia 900. It's a nice device, feels good, looks good. Oh yeah, one other thing. I'm not completely in love with these corners here. I think they might be a little too sharp. Like that can hurt you, but I know you're not going to hold it like that, but I just don't understand why these aren't rounded. You know, but that's just my thing. So that's the Lumia 900. Quick look at the hardware. Thanks for watching.